Science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, STEAMDads.
Hey, this is Drew.
And this is Brian.
And we're the STEAMDads.
Welcome back to the STEAMDads Lab.
What do we got going on this week, Brian?
Today we have the traffic light experiment.
Wow, that sounds interesting. What's that all about?
So, the colors of a traffic light?
Well, yeah, I know what the colors of a traffic light are.
Red, green, yellow. Just gotta let them know. We're gonna make an experiment where if we do this correctly, we will have the 3 colors of a traffic light in one flask.
A flask like this will have the colors.
Yes, all in... It'll change from green to red to yellow.
I want to see that.
Me too. I hope it works. So I'm going to give you a second here to get it set up, and you'll see me pouring some ingredients. I'll tell you what they are. And if you want to know more about the experiment and what actually happens, we can show that in the description. Because it's a little confusing, but if I write it down below, you'll explain it. I'm just stirring up some glucose and water here. And again, this is actually a corn syrup, so I'm doing a little different mixture than what the recipe calls for. So hopefully this works. Alright, so I got that somewhat mixed up. I'm going to put that into the big flask.
Okay.
So I'm pouring the glucose into here so I have it into the separate flask. Nice and warm sugar water with a little lye in there. So I'm picking up this indigo carmine, and this you can add enough so you can tell me what color. Can you see? Because I have my goggles on so I can't see if it's doing anything. Well, I'll mix it up in a second.
It's definitely turning a different color.
Alright, well, 1 second here. Now we're going to add some lye to this.
Okay.
I didn't do that yet. And this is going to be added to that mixture. And when I mix it all up, is the sodium hydroxide, which is lye, which is very dangerous to touch, which I have gloves on and goggles on. Now I'm going to be adding this to here. You can tell me the color if it changes.
It does not change color.
It's yellow, yes?
Yes.
So now I get it all in here. I'm going to mix this up, and what I'm supposed to do now is we're going to have to wait approximately 10 minutes, so we'll come back. And what should happen when it's ready is it should go from yellow to green to red to yellow. It should go back, it should oscillate, so it should oscillate
Okay.
like a traffic light. If it works. And we're back.
And Brian, you mixed up a whole bunch of stuff in there. Can you tell us what you put into the beaker?
So basically I put in sodium hydroxide, which is also known as lye. They use it in making candles and soaps and all kinds of different stuff. And I also put in an indicator called indigo carmine, which helps color it and should reduce, show the different colors. It should help with the color changes. And the last ingredient was the glucose. Unfortunately,
yeah, the glucose that we're supposed to have is like a dextrose, which is a powdered form, and we had more of the corn syrupy form, which
it's used for candy. And
yeah, and we've found a few experiments where it did work, but for us, unfortunately, well, here. We've got this bright orange, which actually it's much more orange than it was a few moments ago.
Let me take my goggles off to peek at that. So it's orange. It's
Yeah.
changed colors to orange, which is interesting because I didn't put any colors in there that were orange. We put in the blue indigo carmine and then just clear liquids.
Right. So
Interesting that it changed to orange.
we also diluted some powdered sugar and tried that too, because honestly, when we shake this up, and I'm going to just shake it furiously.
I'm out of the way. Look, it looks green.
Yeah. You know why it looks green?
Oh,
Blue gloves.
blue and yellow make green. That
Yeah,
makes
blue and
sense.
yellow make green, and we just still have
Orange.
So, occasionally, a science experiment doesn't work. You might not have the right materials, or the right
Ingredients.
or the right amounts, so it doesn't work.
I will get this to work and show you, though. We will come back on another episode and actually make this work properly.
But we're not going to leave you without some color-changing fun. Watch this. For this experiment, we definitely need the goggles.
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. We're going to add this liquid to this plate. And then we'll wait and see. Definitely some high-end dangerous stuff we're working with
I don't
here.
see anything happening. It looks like you oriented those pieces of unnamed candy there.
Yes, I did. I oriented those.
Oh, look at this.
Yes?
Something's happening.
Something is happening.
Need
We're
to get a
getting
close
some
look.
color.
With these goggles on, everything's purple and green. I
All
gotta
right, we'll
lift them
try.
up. Oh, there we
let's-
go.
We don't have enough water over here.
Careful,
do we?
careful,
Oh,
careful.
oh, all right.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
That actually is really cool. It's like, it's a rainbow.
it is a rainbow. You want to taste it?
Lame joke.
I know. Well, I'm known for the lame joke.
He is named for lame jokes.
But what happens here is all the colors are starting to get drawn into the middle. And I think that's why I really OCD went around and made this color and this color and this color and this color.
All separate colors, so it would
Yep.
get the rainbow, and you can taste the
Yes.
rainbow. That's really cool, simple, and it works.
Yep.
least
It's kind of
something-
it's kind of a neat thing to
something
show
works today.
somebody. Get a white plate and
Bunch
some
of Skittles.
Skittles. It looks more like a Salvador Dali.
There you go, Salvador. I like
He
Dolly.
has lots of droopy. You like the word droopy. You said that a couple times in last week's episode.
Did I say droopy a lot?
Yeah.
But neat, and then can you eat them and they lose their flavor?
No, because all the flavor's on the inside.
True. It's just the color on the outside. But they actually taste all differently. I wonder now if you could actually... He ate one.
Uh-huh.
Eating the experiment.
Yeah. I guess in this case,
It's
this is
okay.
the one experiment you can eat.
Can I try and
Yeah.
make a little bit, see what happens? Ooh. Sweet water. See, you can almost paint in there. And I got one last thing.
Okay.
So, because we're just so thrilled today with our experiments, we want to do one more.
Kind of crestfallen.
Yeah, first one didn't work, which is awesome when you see it, but
Yeah.
it didn't work. So I'm going back to the old fun with hydrogen peroxide and yeast, and this time I have a balloon on the flask. What do you think's going to happen?
I don't know. We were talking about what possibly could happen. So,
So what should happen is when the yeast reacts with the hydrogen peroxide, but there's no soap in there, as if you saw our previous episode.
All right. Let's see. Oh me.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Look at that!
Whoa.
Without soap, it shouldn't make foam. It's going to create gas, and the gas needs somewhere to go. The only place the gas can go is into this balloon. So it should start to blow up the balloon, and hopefully the balloon doesn't explode.
Or the flask.
I don't think the flask will explode. It's going to go into the balloon and pop the balloon. If
Oh, I don't want to worry about the balloon.
Yeah, well, we might just have foam mixture all over us. I don't know if it'll be foamy, though. But I'm going to try this and see what happens. I've done it with vinegar and baking soda. This one just should be a little more impressive. What do you think?
Let's try it.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, let me just shake this.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, look at that.
And there's foam.
There's foam. And it's probably going to get hot.
Oh yeah, that's right. That does the exothermic reaction.
The balloon is blowing up. Okay, it's not going too
Hold
big.
on. The balloon is blowing up, but
They can't see
you
it.
can't see it.
So as you can see, the balloon is slowly filling with
Of course.
gas, air.
Oh
Is it
yeah,
warm?
it's hot. You can see that. See the foam? See the balloon? See how hot our flask is getting?
Oh yeah, that flask is hot on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know if the balloon will go up any more than that. It's wanting to do something.
yeah.
It's still
Oh.
going. The flask shouldn't get too hot. These are flasks that can be used on a Bunsen burner, so they shouldn't
Yeah.
burst with this amount of heat. Oh, the foam is entering the balloon, and the balloon has gotten bigger. I think we put enough combination that it's still reacting. There's still a lot of yeast, and there's a lot of hydrogen peroxide in there, so the balloon it's still filling up this balloon. Do you think this is the one that makes it float?
Whoa, look at that. Do you think it'll float?
One of the gases this creates does make the balloons float. It's like you're making your own helium.
Yeah. I'm afraid that you take the balloon off, the rest of it's going to come flying out.
That's why I got the tray. So do you think
All right,
does the balloon
you want-
get any bigger or you want to take it off?
You want to take it off, see what happens?
It's warm. Wow, it's hot. This bottom of this flask
it?
is really hot.
Yeah, what happens if you introduce oxygen?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's what happens. Feel the bottom of this thing.
It's coming up again. Shake it out.
That's hot.
Yeah.
But the... Oh, there you go. You just had to do that.
We could have shook it while it had this on it.
Oh, we should have.
Oh.
Look,
Well,
it
look
might
at
have
that steam.
melted the balloon. So hot.
Well, that'll do it for this episode of Steam Dads. This is Drew.
This is Brian.
And you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as Steam Dads.
Don't forget to tell your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time in the Steam Dad Labs.
Thanks for watching. What do we got this week?
We're calling... I almost had it. It's red, green, and yellow.
So that's go, stop,
All right, let's try
go really
again.
fast. I'll make some cuts. No cuts, no butts, no coconuts. For this demonstration, we definitely need the goggles.
Skittles?
Well, they don't know they're Skittles yet.
Taste the rain.
Let me change the camera angle.
It smells gross.
All right. Well, why don't we say goodbye to the good people?
Yeah, we can cut a lot of that.
Yeah.